Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom and you're watching SBR Picks. Now, Tottenham hosts West Ham on Sunday. There's good odds for Spurs to win, but is that the best play for the match? Well, Lee Phelps, sports writer and host for William Hill's In Play Radio, joins us now to run through the match and give us some top tips. Now, Tottenham are priced 1.75 at Bet365, 1.83 at Betfred, the draw 3.9 with Paddy Power, and West Ham 4.75. Tottenham have won 7 at home compared to West Ham's 3 on the road. Surely it's the Spurs to win play here.
Well, it would be, I think, if it wasn't for Thursday nights and Europa League action. Tottenham just getting back into that, of course, after the kind of break that they have over the winter. They've lost 4 games at home this season, Natalie, and all 4 of those have come after a Thursday night in Europe. So that's dampening my enthusiasm for Spurs quite a lot. Given everything, if that wasn't the case, I would be all over Spurs winning here.
You make a good point. Will you play the winner's market?
I think I'd go for the draw, if anything. I can't trust Spurs until I've seen them come back from Europe and be better. You know, the plus side is that they've got Harry Kane in the Premier League team now. He was obviously doing great things in the league before. He wasn't getting a Premier League start, and they're having to rely on Adebayor or Soldado, who scoring the goals. So maybe with him in the team, that will give them a better chance. But then you've also got to take into consideration, how will having a game on a Thursday and a game on a Sunday affect Harry Kane? You know, he hasn't had to cope with 2 games in a week so far. He hasn't had that pressure. So I'm a little worried that it might reduce his effectiveness as well. So because this is the first game back from Europe of the knockout stages, I'm going to have to play it safe here. I don't think I can quite trust Tottenham. Having said that, I can't trust West Ham because their form has really tailed off recently. I've been a big fan of West Ham in parts this season, but the manager's blaming fatigue and is blaming the lack of fitness of some players, the injuries that have seemed to have affected the team as well. So I can't really trust either team to win. So I think I'm liking the draw.
Okay, I was so excited there to play the Spurs win. I like their odds, but you've convinced me otherwise. Now, their last 2 meetings last year ended under 2.5 goals. But for this match, the over has the shortest odds. They're priced 1.75 with BetVictor. Is that the way you're leaning for goals in this match?
I'd probably go unders as well, here, to be honest with you. I think the hardest thing to do is to score goals in the Premier League. So if there is fatigue on both sides, then I can see it being a fairly low-scoring game. West Ham haven't been scoring many goals away from home. And Tottenham don't score tons at home. They tend to, they're well capable of scoring 2 generally. But again, it depends on Harry Kane's state of fitness. Okay. If he's slightly jaded after the Thursday night game, then it might affect him. I think there are quite a lot of ifs and buts in this match. But I have picked out one that revolves around the goals and when they're scored.
Okay, well, the under is priced 2.15 there. What is your prediction for the match?
Well, I looked back at those Europa League nights for Tottenham and how they've fared on the game back. Now, they scored 11 goals in their return games from Europe the weekend after a Thursday night Europa League game. Only 3 of those 11 have been scored after half-time. I think it's kind of fits a trend where I've noticed before Christmas where Tottenham would come out in the first half and play really well, and then they would tail off in the second half, maybe through fatigue from the Thursday night. So I like the fact that I think Tottenham will still probably have the lion's share of the game. They may well win it. I think the goals, if there are goals, will be scored in the first half. So I'm going for the first half to be Tottenham's highest scoring, and that's priced up at 3.25, 9-4. I quite like that. It doesn't really matter what West Ham do. As long as Tottenham score more goals in the first half, then that lands you bet at 9-4, 3.25.
Wonderful. I like those odds, Lee. Good bet. Lee, thank you for joining us today.
No problem.